Away in the shed because I told myself that I was going to film this video on Uranus in the 6th house, and the world's out to get me. Oh no, it's not. God, I look like I'm crying. I'm not crying, don't worry. Uranus doesn't make me that emotional. I just really wanted to film this, and I suck at filming when other people are around me. So we're in the shed. I'm sitting on a John Deere tractor. Shh. That's probably because I have Uranus transiting my 6th house right now. So Uranus is the planet of rebellion. It's the planet of change and disruption. With all of the disruptive principles of Uranus, placing that in the 6th house, which revolves around structure and efficiency, being ruled by Virgo, it's kind of a mind fuck. Actually, it's kind of like a clusterfuck of mind fucks. It's really not fair at all. Because your 6th house is your everyday life, your health, your dietary needs, your nutrition, the way that you act towards selfless acts of service. So when you place Uranus in the house that is all about efficiency and getting shit done, and how you do that, you're kind of being given this asshole of a planet to contend with. Uranus in the 6th can make somebody very, very strange and very, very different on regards to how they feel about health. This is the kind of person who might go on some like weird ass fat diets, like decide that they are going to go on some weird ass diet you've never even heard of. I don't even mean people that follow like Atkins or something like that. I mean like they're going to be somebody that's going to be like, all right, I'm going to live on crab and rice for 2 months. And you're going to be like, why? And they're going to be like, because I think it's a good idea. With Uranus being so innovative, it's not necessarily that their ideas in regards to health and stuff are the best ones. It's more so like an experimental type of thing. Like it's their own innovation. They might still go off some weird diets and stuff that like are just a little bit out of the norm, and they might be interested in that kind of thing too. But really, it's more so that their thoughts towards health are very unconventional, very different, very rebellious. They might, with Uranus, like as I've explained many times, it touches down like a lightning bolt. So these people may one day feel like they want to be on this crazy health diet, and then the next day they might decide that they want to eat 5 fucking cakes. And I understand this because Uranus has been transiting my 6th for the past like, I don't know, 4 years or something like that, and it has not been nice at all. It's like, and even like gearing away from like health related stuff, like your day-to-day like activities, because Uranus like demands like this ability to be like an individual, ability to like use your creativity and being an individual. And like, it's like, no matter what, you can't fucking get it right. Your Uranus is sitting in this house that's like ruled by like Virgo, which is a complete fucking perfectionist, and you can't touch it no matter like how hard you try. And it's not just you. It's like the rebelliousness definitely takes a toll on it. Like your need to like be different and be original and like your daily day-to-day activities. But like even the outside world decides to like make things fucking complicated because you're not happy with like just regular work or regular days. You like want shit to be different, and you want to be innovative, and you want to like somehow make all that like efficient. And as you know, like Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, and Aquarius actually does have this like kind of this method to their madness. There is like some sort of strange efficiency that you can reach, but when you're placing that in the 6th house, it's like, hi, I'm OCD, hi, I'm fucking batshit crazy. And you mix those two together, and you can't ever try going to college with Uranus in your 6th. If you are watching this video, there's a possibility that you have, and I want to hug you because it is really fucking hard. Like, you're supposed to be like studying at certain times, and you're supposed to be doing other life activities at certain times. And with Uranus there, it's like, no, you're not going to fucking do that. You're going to be a fucking individual, and you're going to talk about crazy shit. And people are like, what the fuck's going on? With Uranus in your 6th house, you're just going to deal with a lot of chaos in your everyday life. And a lot of it will be caused by you, but some of it might not be. It's going to be more so your attitude towards things that make everything around you kind of chaotic. And it'll be really, really frustrating because, like I said, like the 6th house is ruled by Virgo, and Virgo is all about like efficiency and logic and like doing things in like a certain order and all this stuff. And then you have Uranus who jumps in there, and they're like a crazy motherfucker who's like, no, you're not. And you're like, oh my God, what the fuck? This does not work. It will drive you fucking batshit crazy. So that is my take on Uranus in the 6th house. And I apologize that it's a little bit short compared to some of my other ones. But like I said, I'm kind of sitting in a shed right now. And I told myself I was going to film this video. And maybe this is Uranus in my 6th house. Because I'm like, I'm going to fucking do it. Regardless of what I have to do. Even if I'm sitting on some broke-ass John Deere tractor right now, I'm going to fucking film this video. So that is Uranus in the 6th in a nutshell, probably. And I can't wait until this motherfucker gets out of my 6th house for sure. Anybody with this planet natal, or anybody with this placement natally, I want to hug you. I really do. Because Uranus is a big asshole sometimes. But it's also going to give you a really ingenious way of living. That's a good way to put it. You're going to do things differently. And you're going to like feel the need to like spread that individualism like wherever you go on a daily basis. And nobody is going to fucking understand it. They're all going to be like, what the fuck? And you're going to be like, I don't know. Seem good to me. So yeah, Uranus in the 6th house will make you a rebel in your daily routine, in your health and nutrition, ideas of daily health and nutrition. Another thing that it can also affect, which I have read, is that you can either go to extremes where like you can't follow a schedule or shit, or like you are super nitpicky and like trying to fight this chaos and like you almost become OCD about it, like trying to like get your shit together pretty much. But no matter how hard you try to get your shit together, it's gonna like not probably feel good enough because Uranus does not help with like an OCD placement. And I'm sorry for calling you Virgos OCD, but seriously, you guys kind of are a little bit. Like it's just true. And so you put Uranus in there and it's like rebel, 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 and Virgo's like, no, structure. And it just doesn't work very well. It's not that much fun. I have read if you have like Uranus transiting your 6th house that you can like, this can be a time period where you like lose pets because the 6th house also rules small like pets and like little creatures. And a lot of people that I've read with Uranus like transiting their 6th, they've like lost a pet or something like that because Uranus does cause like big spikes of change. I'm guessing that you could also, if like you had adverse aspects to Uranus, you could also experience a lot of health issues. Especially if you had something between your 6th and your 1st. That would not be very nice at all of Uranus. So yeah, I am going to get out of this shed and yeah, hopefully that was a pretty good representation. Also, if you have Uranus in the 6th, don't do everything. Like don't let your like rebellious, crazy humanitarian side couple with that OCD side and decide to like do everything for everybody that you know. That is not going to help you at all. You're going to be like this doormat that like does way too much for everybody else and you're just like running around in circles like, oh, I can't control anything. Everything's out of fucking whack. So yeah, that's Uranus in the 6th in a nutshell. Bye guys.